As we celebrate 30K subscribers, today I have a very emotional, touching story that I felt like this is the right time to share with you, because today is that day that we are celebrating 30K subscribers, from 0 subscriber to 30K plus subscribers. We do not take it for granted. So Anne, when did you join the dating app? How did you know about it? And how long did you stay there? Can you chat on a dating app without paying? If yes, how? I got you. How did I know that Louis was the one? How long did you stay on that dating app? And if it's a long time, what are the mistakes that you think you made that made you stayed on a dating app that long? I want to take this golden opportunity to appreciate you for the love and for the support that you guys have been showing us from day one when we started creating YouTube videos until right now. We are sitting down here celebrating 30K subscribers. It's not a joke, it's a big milestone. And today, because I don't drink alcohol, I have my favorite syrup here. So this is what we're gonna drink as we celebrate 30K subscribers. That's a big thing. So cheers to you who has been here with us. You've supported us. You've received me from day one the way I was. I couldn't talk. I couldn't express myself. I was very shy. And imagine, you didn't care. You took me the way I presented myself. You are like, Anne, we are going to support you just the way you are. Thank you so much. Ooh. To that one subscriber who believed in me when I didn't even know anything, I didn't even know myself. You took your time, you trusted me, and you subscribed to our channel. And through that, people believed in your decision and they started subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. We don't take this for granted. So cheers and a sip for you. To 1,000, 10,000, 30,000. You're an amazing person. Thank you so much. I feel a little bit emotional. I don't know why, but I do feel like you guys are amazing. You guys created a very conducive environment for me, whereby I can come, sit down, talk to you, and just have a conversation as a family. And for me, I believe that you guys are my own family. Because when I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to real people, like I'm watching you. I feel like you're sitting here, listening to me and advising me. Because that one comment that you left in one of our videos, it has played a very big role. So thank you so much. Whether you've been a positive person, a negative person, in between, sometimes you're a negative one, sometimes you're a positive one, I still stand here today to celebrate you. Without that crazy comment that you left in the comment section that brought a lot of engagement, we could have not reached here. So thank you so much, but mostly to those positive people outside there. You've been here with me from day one when I couldn't even pronounce my name because your girl was very shy, but you decided that you were going to support me for who I am and for what I present on the table, and also just me being myself. That's when I decided that I'm gonna share my life stories with you. At least you guys can get to learn something, because first, you're not judgmental, you are there to correct me, you are there to listen to me, you're there to support me, you are there to motivate me, you are there, you know, just for me. Because to be honest, before I started creating videos, I never knew that there are so many kind people outside there that can support a stranger. You made me believe that there are still good people outside there. Through your support, I confirmed that a stranger can support you more than close people. Through this journey, I've learned that a family should not be only blood related, but a family is made up of people who are supportive, people who are kind, people who can show humanity, people who are there to rectify you, people who are there to show you the direction of life, people who can treat you like their kids, you know, people who are there to support you as parents, as siblings, you know. That's the family. You guys are my family, and I don't take you guys for granted, because if you guys were so harsh, very judgmental, I think I could have given up. Because I remember when we started this journey, we could receive some negative comments, which was not too deep for me, because my life experience back then was full of negativity. So leaving those negative comments there, they were just confirming to me that truly people are very negative and they are so mean. But when I realized that more people were very supportive and positive, that's when you guys changed my thinking. There's still good people outside there, and that is the family that we've built since day one. So today we are here to celebrate this huge milestone, and I want to appreciate you. I want to say again, without you being here, without Louis being here, without me being here, right now there will be nothing to be celebrated. But through the love and support, today I'm here celebrating with you. And again, without forgetting also, my husband has played a very big role. He has provided us with the gadgets so that you guys can get good quality videos. You guys can see us very clear, you know. Through my husband, we've traveled to so many places together. And through me being me, I've shown you guys everything. So don't you guys think that we need to appreciate all this? Everybody deserves to be appreciated, because this is a teamwork. We've built a family together. Louis has supported us since day one, and sometimes I was like, I'm giving up, it's too much. We were not getting new subscribers, because as a content creator, you really want to see your channel growing. And if it's not growing, you don't have like views, sometimes you can feel demotivated. But you guys have been there, because if you guys could have left, nobody could have subscribed. So through you guys being here, you've welcomed so many people to our channel, until where we are today, celebrating 30k subscribers. I know to some people it's not a big thing, but me as Anne, I don't compare myself with anybody outside there. I celebrate my small wins every day, and also for me, I have to appreciate the small progress every day. And also, every successful story starts with small steps. Nobody starts from up there. No one starts from the finish line. Everybody has to start from down here. I'm very excited, and that's the reason why I decided that I'm here to celebrate this journey with you, and also to share a very personal story again with you, how I joined the dating app, who influenced me, who came up with the idea. How long did it take me before I met my Dutch husband on a dating app? Did my husband send me money before he came to Kenya to visit me for the first time? Apart from that, did I receive any money from other men before I started talking to my husband, Louis? How did you know that he was the one? And after how long? Do you have any mistakes that you think you made before meeting the right person, your husband? Today I got you. I'm going to answer some of the questions that we have been receiving in my DM, and we're gonna answer them one by one, at least to motivate you, to inspire you, because for you to ask questions like this, I think maybe you're curious or you are on a dating app, and maybe you're struggling there to meet the right person. You've been there for long and nothing is working. I want to share with you how long I stayed there when I joined, the mistakes that I made at the beginning, what I wish I knew before joining a dating app. I've been here motivating you, sharing my childhood stories with you, just to motivate you and also to connect with those people who can resonate with my story, and also to those kids that are growing in a situation whereby they can be able to have all the basic needs without any struggles. So I'm sharing this so that you can learn something out of my story and try to have gratitude and that opportunity that your parents are trying their level best to provide for you or to give you. Make good use of it. If your parents are able to pay for your school fee, don't take it for granted, because after listening to my stories, you should know that all kids doesn't live the same way you live. There's some kids who doesn't have proper homes, they doesn't have basic needs, they struggle. They take care of their parents instead of parents taking care of them. So you are so lucky, you're so blessed to have your parents giving you what you deserve as a kid, to grow, to become meaningful in the society in the future. So I don't want to go deep in that because that can be a whole topic. We can talk about that until tomorrow. But that's the reason why I don't feel ashamed. I don't feel guilty of sharing my stories, because my story is not only for people who can relate to my story, but it's for everyone outside there to learn something out of it. Gratitude number one. So let's go to the video of today. So like I said, today is a very special day for me. I was just sitting down, reflecting and thinking, and I was like, I think I need to talk about this beautiful, amazing person who really did something so sweet and nice that changed my life completely. The moment I joined the dating app and met my husband, and after my husband came to Kenya, that's when my life started taking another direction, and that's the reason why we are here today. Without this special person, today we would not have been here. So I want to take this time that we are celebrating 30K subscribers also to celebrate this person. So this story is connected to one of the questions that I received on my IG and also on our videos about how we met, and you know, those love stories that we've shared outside there. So somebody was asking me that, Anne, you grew up in a small village. How did you come to know about the dating apps? And as someone who lived in a very small village, what was your experience there and how did you join it? So for me to make you understand my journey there, this is how it happened. When I came to Nairobi, I met a very beautiful lady, may her soul rest in peace. I was at work and this lady was very, very reserved. You know, that kind of a person who doesn't mind other people's business. She was so reserved and she was not that talkative. And there was a day, I think after 2 years, I was working in this place. So this lady used to be my workmate or colleague. So there was a time my situation at work was really, really terrible because I was very young. I was one of the youngest people there. So I think this lady, because she had worked there for a long time, she was understanding the situation. She decided that, Anne, I would really love to help you, because first she was asking me some personal informations and she was like, why did you decide that you are coming to work here? Why don't you go to school? Because this lady was telling me that this place is very toxic. I've been working here for years and I don't think someone like you will benefit from this place. So why can't you go to school? Then I told the lady my story, which I cannot say here, it's gonna be long. So I explained everything to this lady. I told her that I can't go to school because I don't have school fee. There is nobody to pay for my university fees. And also I have kids that I'm taking care of, my siblings, if I do that, they won't go anywhere. So I think this lady, my story really touched her because she was so reserved. This is somebody who doesn't mind anybody's business. I think she felt so bad for me, maybe because also I was very shy and quiet. So this lady told me that maybe you can try a dating app and you can meet someone who is serious, and maybe this person can change your life. You never know. You can try, because at your age, you can have a boyfriend, because I was above 18, although I was still young, you know. She told me that you can join a dating app because I have a nephew who joined a dating app and she met a very nice guy, and right now she's doing okay. I believe that if you do the same, you can also meet somebody who is nice and maybe they can take you to school. You never know. Try your luck. I grew up in a very small village and I was staying with my grandmother most of the time. And my grandmother is a strong believer, and we grew up with that foundation. You have to live like a lady, a traditional one. You have to respect yourself. And also back in the village, if you're a lady, you are not supposed to approach men. Men are supposed to approach you. So when this lady told me to join a dating site, what came into my mind first was that, Anne, you're going against the Bible. The Bible says that men shall come and look for you, not you going outside there to look for men. A man shall come to you and he will find you, not you finding them. So that mentality was in here. After that, I told her, I will think about it. I didn't even have like a nice phone by that time. I had like Techno. Yes, the cheapest one. This is a place where you find a lot of people from different tribes. So they have different accents. And remember, I grew up in the village, so accent was something that was in me. I wasn't able to express myself. And also being around there, it was really toxic because everyone was gossiping about each other. So I was very scared. I didn't even share my stories there. I was just quiet. So this lady, she used to be very, very reserved. You know, those people that are always minding their own business. They don't want to know what's going on next to them. Your business is your business. She was that kind of a person. So because I was very quiet and I wasn't like very talkative, I couldn't trust anybody there. But with her, I felt a little bit safe to share my stories a little bit, because nobody knew what was really going on with me. I felt very safe and I shared my story with this lady. At the back of my mind, I was like, because I was thinking like it's like a hookup thing. The way I was explaining everything to her, she felt like I really wanted to go to school, but I didn't have any other choice. I think after 2 weeks, because most of the time we were not on the same shift. So sometimes I'm working night and she's working daytime. So, you know, we don't meet more often. After 2 weeks, that's when she told me the name of the app. And when I got on that dating app, what I saw was not what I was expecting. I was meeting crazy people. Like, do this. And you know, your girl just came from the village. And even showing your skin like this, you feel like, no, that's not nice. That's very inappropriate. And some people, you know, they will even send you nude photos. And by that time, I didn't even have a boyfriend. I've never seen a boyfriend naked. So I stopped completely. I installed the app Afro Introduction. So after that, I deleted everything. I was like, no, this is not for me at all. I stayed there for only 2 days, but the pressure there was too much. After deleting the app, it took me again another 1 year. One day, I was just relaxing at home and I'm like, maybe I should even go back and try. After 1 year, I could receive a lot of messages, but some people were so crazy. So I stayed there for 3 months. Then I said, no, I'm not doing this thing. This is not even allowed in the Bible. So maybe I'm going against the Bible. So I'm not doing it again. So I deleted the profile again. Then after 5 to 6 months, I was like, I'm going back and I'm gonna try again. I was there, but partially. I stayed on a dating app for almost 8 years. The reasons why I stayed there for long: number one, I was not exposed. I was very judgmental. I wasn't open-minded. My profile is there, but I will stay even for a month or 2 months without checking it. So my profile wasn't active. And on a dating app, when your profile is not active, it's very rare for you to meet serious people or to meet many people. Before I met my husband, I met really, really nice people. But after some times, that's when I started meeting like nice people. Because now I think also I was maturing up. I was like in the game. I knew what to say because I've been dealing with these people. Some we became friends without even meeting them in person. Like they would even support me, you know. Before I met my husband, there was a period of time that I could stay there the whole day. When I'm off, that's my office. Like I will just scroll. That's when I started meeting nice, serious people. You know, you can meet somebody there, but because of the distance, like you are compatible, but because of the distance, the relationship shrinks. So I really met nice people before I met my husband. Like I said, they became my friend. And this point of my life, I wasn't judgmental. Before I met my husband, I was having a beautiful relationship with somebody that I met online also. And this guy was really nice, but full of insecurities. And I was like, no. I felt tired and drained. And I was like, I'm ending this relationship. And that's how I ended up the relationship. Then how long did it take me to meet my husband now? I think it was around midnight, and I told God that, God, I want you to send me somebody who is serious, who doesn't have all these things that the other guy was having. And I remember that day, I activated my account, Afro Introduction. And the same day, I met Louis Paul, and we started talking immediately. He sent me a message. He was like, do you want to talk? Because he didn't have like a proper photo there. I was like, this is a scam. Then he sent a third message. Then I was like, let me listen to him. I had like an Airtel number that I was using to chat with these people. I didn't want to give my Safaricom number. So I gave him this number. Then we started talking. We did a video call. And from that 30 seconds that we started having a conversation, I felt like I was safe. I felt like I was talking to someone serious. I felt like I was having a serious, meaningful conversation that can lead to living together as a couple. Yes. So how did I know that my husband was the right one? Through constant communication, chatting and calling. Not only chatting, calling every day. And we used to do a lot of video calls. There was no day that we talked on a normal call. We used to call on WhatsApp, a video call like this, and we would talk. Through communication, that's how I knew that Louis was so serious. So we chatted when he was in Netherlands until he came to France, where he started working. And before going to work every morning, when he wakes up, he would call me. The first thing he does in the morning is calling me. On his lunch break, he will call me. Before going to bed, he will call me on a video call. So it's like we were seeing each other every day. So for us, we didn't feel like it was a long distance relationship. It was like we are seeing each other, we are communicating. And Louis was very straightforward. That's one thing that made me stick to him. I was like, this one is serious. And the fact that he never asked me for any nude photo, even a normal photo. Like, I was like, you don't want to see any photo? Like, just a decent photo. You know, maybe you went outside there, you took nice photos, you want to share with him. He was not asking for those things. That's when I said that this one is different. And I started paying attention to details. The consistency of our communication. It was up there. He knew what he wanted. He was very intentional with anything that he was doing. Our conversation was very, very mature. And the first time we started talking, the type of conversations that we were having, it didn't have anything to do with intimacy. Because me, after being on a dating app for those years, I can tell those men that you give them your number, the next thing they want to discuss about the styles, what they like in the bedroom, how they want to do things, that's a red flag. And that was one of those things that made me felt like, guys, I'm sweating. We have the longest, warmest heat wave in France ever. This is the first time this is happening, so it's super hot. But today it wasn't very hot. Today the weather is good, but I think I've been sitting here, and also with this hair, he knew what he wanted, and also me at that point of my life, I knew what I wanted. So that's how I joined the dating app. I stayed there for 8 years on and off, but there is a period of time that I stayed there for 3 years without leaving. I was super serious there. That was my office. I would wake up, check it, read my messages like I'm reading my emails every day. And during that time that I was there throughout, that's when I met those nice, genuine people that we connected, we became friends. It's only that it didn't reach to a point whereby we were making it official. Number one, not being consistent. I kept on installing the app. The next day, I'm deleting it. After 2 months, I'm back again, staying there for maybe 1 week, deleting it again. It doesn't work like that, you see? Anything good needs time. So through not being judgmental, I met serious people there, but some people, they are online there, but they cannot afford to travel to Africa because it's not cheap. They need to buy tickets, they need to book hotel. Those are things that made me stay on a dating app for long. Very judgmental, not consistent, and I was not determined. I was just there playing it partially. You have to show up full time. It's like a job. Because to be honest, meeting somebody on a dating app, until they trust you, they start spending on you, like they come to your country to meet you, it's not a small thing. That's the reason why I do tell you that don't let social media lie to you. Be yourself. If you meet somebody who can sacrifice his time, his money, and they genuinely love you, you should not take advantage of that. Yes. But also, them coming to your country doesn't mean that they love you 100%. So you still need to take your time. Did I pay for the app? I never paid for the app. If you can remember my story very well, I was struggling financially, and by that time, for you to pay for Afro introduction, you needed to have around maybe 25 euros or dollars. That's around maybe 3,500 Kenya shillings. That was the least. Imagine every month paying, and you don't even know when you're gonna meet these people. So I never paid for anything. The more I stayed there, the more I got a lot of experience of how you can chat with these people without paying. This is what I did. You see, I want to show you here because I don't have a dating app right now, so I don't know how I can show you, because I know this is very important. When you receive a message from somebody, when you open your WhatsApp, you're gonna see one unread message. So you don't click it to read it fully. You just read it like that, because if somebody sends you a message on a dating app, you can read 5 words. You have to have a different number. If you are in Kenya, you get yourself an Airtel line. You write to them WhatsApp. Someone who is smart, he will see the first 5 words, and they will start writing for you their WhatsApp number. And from there, you don't open the message. After reading, you will send you 5 numbers. Then you take a book and a pen, write the first 5 numbers. Then again, you say next. That's what I did, and that's how I was able to connect with those people without paying. So you send five words or 4. Then you say next, then you say end. You have to know those tricks because by that time I was so broke. 3,500, that was my rent by that time. And you don't even know when you're gonna meet these people. So I was like, no, I'm not paying anything. So that's what I did, and we were able to chat with these people. If you don't like somebody, they send you their number, you don't like them, they are rude, you block them. Yes, because Airtel line in Kenya is not too serious as Safaricom. So get yourself an Airtel number, connect with those people, but be very careful. Online dating is very crazy, so be very careful, okay? Anne was lucky to meet someone who is genuine, someone who is not a bad person, and that doesn't mean that your story is gonna be the same. So be very, very careful, okay? But for real, I feel like online dating works. Yes, just take your time, be consistent, be determined, show up there. Yes, if you need something, you have to show up. Remember, I stayed there that long because I was on and off and I was very judgmental. I don't know, maybe next time we talk about the money part because I don't want this video to be long. I just wanted to celebrate 30K subscribers with this amazing person who changed my life, although she's not here. She's gone. She's resting in peace. May her soul rest in peace. Without this lady, I couldn't have been here. Because although I was going through a lot at work, listening to this lady sharing this story of our cousin meeting somebody on a dating app and everything is working, she has gone back to school, she has built a nice home for the parents, you know, I was very motivated to find the right man on a dating app. Yes. And also, that was so wrong to believe that now this lady met a very nice, genuine person, I was gonna meet the same. No, I didn't meet the same at the beginning. So this journey is very different. Your journey is totally different with anyone's journey. So be careful outside there. Number one thing which is very, very important is communication. If you meet these people online and they tell you that, I'm busy, I can't call you, know that they are chatting with other people. If a man is serious with you, they will create time for you. Like Louis was very busy at the beginning when we met, until now, and he still creates time for us. The first thing in the morning he does, before taking a shower, he calls me. When someone is very, very interested in something, even you, when you are interested in somebody, you create time for them. There will be no day that you will say that I'm busy, I can't call you. No. Remember that boyfriend that you loved so much, your sister warned you, your brother warned you, your mom told you, no, this relationship is not going anywhere. Can you remember how much time you created to meet them secretly until they disappointed you, right? Online dating is not easy because without communication, there is nothing there. There is no bond. You still don't have any bond. Yes, you are still in the phase of liking each other. If that guy is not calling you, if you don't text that person, know that you're not interested in them. The people that I met online and I didn't like them, I never created time for them. Even when they called me, I just look at the phone ringing and I'm like, no, why is he calling? You don't have interest. So something that you have interest on, you will automatically do something, okay? So if you meet somebody online, they tell you that, oh, I was busy, I'm going on a work trip, we will be not talking, I will call you when I come back. That's not true. Yes, because I've gone through things like that and I realized that they were not 100% there. They didn't want to build something with me. They were just there to play games. Someone who is serious, they will call you, they will check up on you, they will create time for you. They want to know your real situation. I'm here to celebrate this lady who really changed my life in a way, because without this lady, first, I could have not met Louis. Second, I could have not created a YouTube channel. You could have not known me, because through meeting Louis, I relocated abroad and my sister said that, Anne, you're going to France. go and document your journey there, you know. So the reason why I started this YouTube channel was to document my whole journey in France from day one. Then after being in this game for over 2 years now, I felt like I've built like online family, and I felt like, why should I not do maybe motivational speech here and there to motivate and also to share my stories with you, to get motivated, and just for you to know me better, you know, just for you to know the reason why you're supporting me, the reason why I deserve to be one of your family members, you know, things like that. So I want to say that thank you so much for the love and support. We are still growing. We are on the road to 50k subscribers. So I think I've tried my level best to answer these questions. So bye. We truly appreciate your love and support. See you guys again on our next video.